The movie begins with Monica, the beautiful girl who never tries any new style unless she gets the opinion of the students at school on social media. Monica does several hairstyles and uploads them to the site to see which one will get the most votes. She's doing all this because Monica wants to win the title of prom queen at school. The next day, her friend Sierra calls her to wake her up so she can get ready for the prom. But as soon as she sees her face, she screams. Monica is shocked to find that her hair is ruined. Monica looks at the hair products she used yesterday and discovers that they are labeled "do not mix with each other." But since Monica wanted to try multiple hairstyles, she used all of them, which ruined her hair. She says, "No problem, I'll fix it." But then she's shocked again when she finds out that her dress, which she had left to steam with the shower's vapor, got ruined from the heat. Even the shoes she was trying to stretch a bit because they were too tight got torn and messed up. She tells her friend, "It's okay, I can get new ones today." But when she looks at the computer, she sees that Ashley has tied with her in the voting program for prom queen. While she's talking with Sierra, she gets a call from the DMV office, and the lady tells her, "Your driving test appointment is the same date, but next year." Monica says, "Impossible. That won't work because next year I'll be in college, and I'll need a car to get around. Isn't there any sooner appointment?" The lady tells her, "There's one today at 2 p.m. Monica says, "Great, I'll come at that time." Monica hangs up with her friend and calls Jack, her boyfriend. She tells him, "I need you to come pick me up in your car so we can go around to the salon and the dress shop to fix what's been ruined." But Jack tells her, "Sorry, babe, I have volunteer work at the orphanage, and you know they rely on me. Besides, I know you can easily handle this problem. I'll see you tonight at the party." Monica goes downstairs to her loving dad, and as soon as he sees her, he says, "Wow, what an awesome hairstyle." Monica told him, "Awesome? Not at all. My hair and my dress are ruined. Literally, Dad, my whole day is ruined." So her dad said, "Sweetheart, I'll take a day off work today and help you with all of this." But Monica said, "You work in the hospital emergency department. You can't just skip work like that." Monica goes up to her room, sad and hopeless, but she puts on a necklace and talks to her friend to show it to her. She tells her, "I found it at a pawn shop for just $13, and it's the only thing in my outfit that hasn't been ruined." While they're talking, the doorbell rings, so Monica goes down to see who's at the door. She's surprised to see a woman named Liz, who says, "I'm an FBI officer, and I want to ask you a few questions. Then I'll leave you to fix your hair problem." Monica, the smart girl, closes the door and goes online to search a bit as usual. Then she comes back out and asks, "And which FBI office do you work for?" Liz says, "I work at the office in the city. Anyway, I'm looking for this necklace. Have you seen it?" Monica says, "No, I've never seen it before." Liz says, "Be careful. Lying to the police can get you into a lot of trouble." Monica replies, "No, lying in court is what's wrong. Besides, you're not a cop because there's no office in the place you just mentioned." Liz says, "You're very smart. You caught me. I'm not a cop. I'm a private investigator working for a mysterious client who's looking for her necklace, and she's even willing to pay a big reward for anyone who helps her find it." When Monica sees her car, she says, "Is this your car?" Liz replies, "Yeah. Do you like it?" Monica says, "It's really nice. Come inside. Let's discuss the small details about this necklace." Monica then asks, "And is this necklace really that valuable?" Liz says, "No. Its sentimental value is what's important to my client. Anyway, where is it?" Monica says, "I don't know. I didn't even tell you that I saw it." Liz replies, "Be careful. I've been playing this investigation game for a very long time, and you won't win against me." Monica says, "Honestly, if you're really a detective, I've got to say you're the worst detective I've ever met." Liz says, "Okay then. I've been in your house for 2 minutes? Let me tell you a little about yourself. You're a senior in high school, and you also have a nickel allergy. Plus, your boyfriend is an athlete. Everyone likes him, but he's emotionally numb. You don't have any siblings, and you live alone with your dad. I can tell all of this from the ring on your hand. It's neither gold nor silver. From these photos of your boyfriend showing he's an athlete, and from that middle school certificate on the wall from 3 years ago, which means you're graduating high school this year. Anyway, now hand me the necklace, and I'll make sure you get a nice reward." Monica said, "I don't have the necklace." Liz replied, "Yes, you do. You bought it from a pawn shop 2 weeks ago, and I found out from the shop owner." Monica said, "Fine, you win. Give me a minute. I'll be right back." Monica goes upstairs to get ready and puts the necklace in her makeup box, then comes back down to Liz. She says, "Actually, I know where the necklace is, and I don't want a reward. What I want from you is to drive me to a few places in your car." Liz says, "Deal, but put on a hat to cover that messed up hair of yours." On the other side, we see a man in a suit walking into the pawn shop, asking the owner about the necklace. From his facial expressions, it's clear his intentions are definitely not good. We cut back to Monica, who's now riding with Liz in the car as they start running Monica's errands. Monica says, these radar jammers and surveillance devices in your car aren't legal. If the police catch you, you're done for. And what's this gun? Is it real? Liz replies, no, it's just a taser. When Monica tries to press the red button in the car, Liz stops her and says, haven't you ever watched movies? You never press the red button. Monica tries to use her data to check the prom voting results online, but Liz tells her the car is bulletproof, which blocks the signal. They stop at a red light, and Monica says, hide me from those guys. I don't want them to see me looking like this, especially in this ugly car. Liz says, oh yeah, you told me that, then rolls down the window and teases the guys so they can see Monica. She tells the guys, turn down your music or you'll be arrested for causing a disturbance. But the guys ignore her and throw their drink onto the ground. Here, Liz turns on the siren and chases after them to stop them. She tells them, I have a camera in my car that recorded what you did, so if you don't go back and clean up your trash, I'll fine you. Meanwhile, we see the evil man in the suit on his way to Monica's house, and it's clear he's about to cause some serious trouble. Back to Monica and Liz. They arrive at the mall, and we see just how social Monica is and how much all the students love her. Then Monica stops to chat with a guy, giving him some sweet talk, and then she asks him, you're going to vote for me, right? He asks her. But first, who's that with you? Monica replies, this is Aunt Hilda, and she's colorblind. Even though Liz was annoyed, she played along and said, imagine me standing at traffic lights for hours, not knowing whether to go or stop. Then Monica meets her friend Sierra, who's upset because she still can't figure out how to coordinate her outfit colors. Hilda says, I wish I could help you, dear, but unfortunately, I'm colorblind. Sierra says, a lot of students have joined the application process for the state university. You're coming with us, right? Monica replies, let's talk about that later, and walks away. Liz asks her, what's this about the university? Monica says, everyone I know will be going there, and I want to go somewhere where no one knows me, so I'll go to a different university. Monica arrives at the beauty salon, but the girl there tells her, your appointment passed a long time ago. Take a new number. Liz tries to help her, but ends up arguing with the girl at the salon. Monica pulls her out and asks her, have you seriously never been to a beauty salon before? Liz replies, no. Monica asks, then who cuts your hair? Liz answers, I do. Monica responds, well, yeah. It shows. Meanwhile, we see the evil man in the suit breaking into Monica's house to search for the necklace. Back to Monica. She and Liz go to the shop where Monica bought her dress so she can return it. While there, Monica keeps taking photos of sunglasses to post online and see which ones the students think look best. Liz told her, best sunglasses? Girl, these are way too expensive. Monica said, okay, just try them on. And when Liz saw how good they looked on her, Monica said, that's what you're paying all that money for. Then the store clerk came over, and Monica said, this dress of yours is ruined, and I want to return it. But Liz couldn't stay quiet. She kept teasing Monica, saying, what did you even do to this dress, girl? Monica told the clerk, I didn't do anything. It just melted on its own. But Liz kept pushing until Monica finally admitted, I steamed it with the shower, and I don't know why it turned out like this. The clerk said, well, I'm sorry, but I can't take back something you damaged. At that moment, Monica got a notification that her turn at the salon had come, so she dragged Liz out, visibly annoyed with her. Liz said, since you ruined your hair, take responsibility and fix it. And same for the dress. You ruined it, so buy a new one. But Monica wasn't having it and stormed out. As they walked out, the alarm went off. Liz had forgotten to return the sunglasses to the store. Security came over to file a report, but Monica stepped in and said, please, she just forgot she was wearing them. Forgive her. Liz then flashed her police badge and said, I'm a former cop. You can't talk to me like that. The security guard let it slide and allowed them to leave. Monica asked her, are you really a former cop? Liz replied, yes. But I'm on paid leave. Monica headed to the beauty salon, only to find that her spot had been taken again. The girl at the counter told her, you were late. That's not my problem. Take another number. Monica took Liz, and they sat down at the food court to have lunch. That's when Liz was shocked to see that Ashley had gained more votes than Monica and was likely going to win prom queen. To make things worse, Liz said, isn't that your boyfriend flirting with that girl over there? Monica stormed over to him and asked, what are you doing here? He replied, the orphanage party got canceled because of some problems. Monica, full of heartbreak, said to him, how could you cheat on me with her? Ashley stood up and said, I know this is hard for you. I stole your boyfriend, and tonight I'll take the crown from you too. Monica broke down and ran to the bathroom to cry over her situation. There, Sierra came in to comfort her and said, he's a cheater, and he doesn't deserve your tears. Honestly, the students were upset too when they saw what happened. But the miserable Monica said, "He made me a laughingstock in front of all the students." That's when Liz, with her kind heart, stepped in and said to him, "I'm an undercover mall security guard." She started humiliating him in front of everyone, especially when she searched his bag and found acne cream and hair removal products, which made the whole crowd burst out laughing. This made Monica regain a bit of the dignity he had destroyed. Liz handcuffed him and said, "I'm taking you to the station for being a liar and a fraud." But then the real mall security guard showed up and said, "No, that's not happening." Meanwhile, we see the evil man in the suit, after trashing the house and finding nothing, noticing Monica's tablet with a reminder about her driving test. Back to Liz. She's now being arrested for impersonating a police officer. There, a decent cop named Adam approaches her and says, "When I heard the police call on the radio, I thought the description sounded like someone I know." Liz said, "Can you take these cuffs off so I can go?" He replied, "I'll see if I can get these charges dropped before the chief shows up." Monica notices the shy attraction between Adam and Liz, so she keeps teasing Liz, saying, "Aha! Come on, just admit you're crushing on him." But Liz kept denying everything and said, "We were just work partners." Monica replied, "Okay, fine, but for the record, Adam likes you too." When Liz said, "I don't think so," Monica said, "There's only one way to find out. You flirt with him. Go on, try it with that cop behind you." So Liz turned to him and said, "Has anyone ever told you that you have a big, beautiful nose?" The officer got offended by her flirting attempt, took it as an insult, and walked away. Monica said, "Oh my God, Liz, I told you to flirt with him, not insult him." At that moment, Adam comes over, removes the handcuffs, and tells her, "The charges against you have been dropped." But he doesn't get a chance to continue because the chief walks in, furious, and drags Liz into her office to yell at her some more. Outside the office, Monica says to Adam, "Looks like her relationship with the chief isn't great." Adam replies, "That's because the chief expects Liz to live up to her potential. You know, Liz was my best partner on the job and the most skilled one in the department." Inside, the chief keeps scolding Liz, "You lost the diamond. You're the most useless agent I've ever seen." Monica learns from Adam that Liz didn't take any vacation at all, but he refuses to tell her the full truth, saying, "Let Liz explain it to you herself." Adam drives them back to the mall, where Monica confronts Liz. "What really happened at work? Why did they fire you? And what's so important about this diamond to you? Tell me the truth, or our deal is off." Liz replies, "The diamond in that necklace is worth $7 million. What happened was that there was a traveling jewelry exhibit, and our job was to guard the jewels. Adam offered to help me guard them, but I refused, saying I could handle it on my own. But then Peter, the most notorious jewel thief in the world, broke into the exhibit and stole the necklace without me even noticing. When I realized it, I didn't call for backup. I chased him alone, but he got away. Losing that necklace became a black mark on my record. I became obsessed with finding Peter, to the point where I wasn't sleeping or focusing on my job. That's when the chief took my badge and fired me," Monica asked. "Okay, but how did that necklace end up with me?" Liz said. "What happened is, Peter was supposed to meet the buyer at the airport, but he accidentally handed it off to someone dressed just like the buyer. When he realized his mistake, he ran after him, but couldn't catch him. The man who ended up with the necklace didn't understand how his bag got switched with someone else's, so he gave it to his wife as a gift. His wife, not knowing its real value, gave it to a clown begging on the street. The clown also didn't know what it was worth and traded it for a burger. And so the necklace kept passing from one place to another until it ended up at the pawn shop where you bought it." Monica asked her, "Then why didn't you tell me the truth from the beginning?" Liz replied, "Because I couldn't be sure what you'd do if you knew it was a real diamond." "You might have sold it," Monica said. "You could have just sent a real cop to my house and I would have handed it over." Liz answered, "No, I wanted to recover the diamond myself and go back to the chief to tell her I personally returned the necklace I lost." Monica said, "Honestly, that's fair. You know, that necklace was the only thing I didn't need to post online for votes. I genuinely liked it." Liz asked, "Why can't you ever make your own decisions? Why do you always let other people decide for you?" Monica replied, "Because I want to always make the right choice and not mess things up." Liz said, "And if you do make the wrong choice, so what? What's the worst that could happen?" Monica said, "I could end up disappointing people, and then they'd leave me, like my boyfriend did, or like my mom, who left me when I was just 3 months old. I think I disappointed her, and that's why she left." Liz said, "That's not your fault. She did that because of her own circumstances." After some time, Monica takes Liz with her to the driving test. The instructor asks, "Are you taking the test in this car?" Liz says, "No way I'm letting you drive this. How do I know you won't crash it and ruin it?" But in the end, she agrees, and Monica starts the test in Liz's car. The instructor asks her to get on the highway, but when he sees all the illegal devices in the car going off, he says to Liz, "These are against the law. You could go to jail for this." Monica, still an inexperienced driver, nearly causes multiple accidents. Suddenly, Liz spots Peter driving his car and chasing them. She tells Monica to floor it and try to get away. But when Peter manages to catch up, Liz tells Monica to press the red button. When Monica does, the car accelerates dramatically, allowing them to escape and return to the DMV safely. Meanwhile, Peter sees a picture of Monica's dad on her tablet and decides to go take him as a hostage. Back at the DMV, the instructor says to Monica, "You're the most dangerous driver I've ever seen. You'll have to retake the test in 9 months. And you, Liz, I reported you and your car. It's being impounded right now." Monica breaks down, feeling like her whole day is ruined, and blames Liz. "Because of this necklace, I still haven't been to the salon, and I failed my driving test too." Liz tells her, "None of that matters compared to the fact that Peter is after you right now, and your life is in danger." Monica snaps back, "Oh, and you're the one who's going to protect me, huh?" Liz says, "Listen, I need to get the necklace right now." Monica says, "Fine, take it. I've had it with me this whole time." But then she realizes her bag isn't with her. She says, "The necklace is in the bag that's in your car. Go get it," and walks away, sitting next to a clown. At that moment, Peter sends Monica a video showing her dad as a hostage, demanding the necklace in exchange for his release. Monica runs to Liz, shows her the video, and asks, "What are we going to do now?" Liz says, "We do what he wants. We give him the diamond and get your dad back." They go to the impound office, and the clerk tells Liz, "Fill out this form and wait your turn." Liz says, "No, I need the car immediately." But the clerk insists, "Fill out the form and wait your turn. I'm not bumping anyone for you." Liz and Monica sit in the waiting area. Monica says, "I can hack into the DMV database and get your car released, but I need the password." Liz replies, "The password is probably Bobby. Most people use their pets' names, and that guy has a dog named Bobby." Liz then distracts the clerk so Monica can get to the computer and change the car's records. To keep him occupied, Liz starts flirting with him, which works. He gets flustered and starts giving her smooth compliments. Meanwhile, Monica successfully updates the system to authorize the car's release. The clerk, clearly smitten with Liz, says, "Wait, let me look up your car for you." After searching, he says, "Looks like your car is already cleared for release," not knowing that Monica was the one who authorized it. Monica and Liz take the car and drive off, thrilled that they're finally going to save Monica's dad from Peter. But when Monica searches for the necklace, she can't find it, then suddenly remembers she accidentally swapped bags with Sierra. Monica takes Liz to the park where Sierra is having her graduation photo shoot. But since cars aren't allowed inside, they rent a bike to get there. Monica, still a terrible driver, crashes the bike into a tree with Liz. At that moment, her boyfriend sees her and says, "I want to get back together with you. Ashley turned out to be too much to handle, and I'm sick of her." Ashley, overhearing this, says, "You want to leave me for her?" He replies, "What's wrong with her?" Ashley says, "Can't you see how she looks? And that old lady with her too?" Liz gets offended at being called old and walks toward them, intimidating them until they back away so much they fall into the lake, ruining their clothes. Monica and Liz then rush to Sierra, grab the necklace from her, and head to the place where Peter is waiting. On the way, Monica says, "You know, we could call the police to help us." But Liz replies, "No, I want to deliver it myself and hand it over to the chief personally." Monica asks, "If you and the chief don't get along, why don't you transfer to another precinct?" Liz says, "I wish I could, but it's not that simple. She's my mom. My whole family's in law enforcement, and I'm the last cop among them." Monica says, "I love my dad, but he always sees me as perfect." Liz replies, "Wrong with that." Monica says, "If someone keeps telling you you're perfect, when do you ever find out you're not? I think at that moment, you need a mom to tell you the truth. That's why I always ask people for their opinions about my outfits." Liz, ever the thoughtful one, says, "If I were your mom, I'd tell you that what you've done today shows just how incredible and strong you are. And the people who deserve to be in your life will always stay by your side, like my mom, the chief, and Adam. They've always stood by me, even in my darkest times." They finish talking and walk into the place where Peter is holding Monica's dad, but they fail to surprise him because he's been waiting for them all along. Peter takes the necklace from them, and when Monica asks, "Where's my dad?" he says, "You'll find out where he is after I get out of here." But Monica just laughs and says, "Wow, you really are old school. You don't even know I can track his location through his GPS." It turns out her dad is in the same building, and she rushes to free him from captivity. Liz pulls out her taser and threatens Peter. He scoffs. "You think you can scare me with that? I'm getting out of here through the rooftop. You can't stop me alone." But Monica steps up and says, "Too bad for you. She learned from her mistakes this time and already called the police." There's no escape. And sure enough, when he tries to run, Liz stuns him with a taser, and they hand him over to the cops. At the station, Liz hands the necklace to the chief, her mom, who is overjoyed at her daughter's success. She gives Liz back her badge and welcomes her back to the force. While everyone celebrates, Monica gets a notification that her salon appointment is finally ready. Liz says, "Come on, let's go." But Monica says, "Forget it. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'll never be prom queen anyway." Liz tells her, "Oh no, you're going. This is a once-in-a-lifetime day, sweetheart." Monica says, "But I don't even have a dress." Liz smiles and says, "That's an easy fix." She takes Monica to the police evidence room where confiscated clothes are stored so she can pick a dress. And honestly, at that point, it feels more like a royal boutique than a police station. After Monica puts on the dress, Liz clasps the necklace around her neck and says, "Now you're a true princess." But she adds, "You're not going alone. The whole police department is coming with you to protect the necklace from getting stolen." And that's exactly what happens. Liz and the entire squad escort Monica to the prom. There, Sierra meets her and says, "You won. You're prom queen." Thanks to the video of her boyfriend cheating with Ashley going viral, which made everyone pull their votes from Ashley, Monica walks into the prom, takes the stage, and receives her crown. Then she grabs the mic and addresses the crowd. "Today, I want to thank someone very special, someone I spent the entire day with. Liz taught me something really important. We don't need to take a vote for every decision in life because perfection is overrated. The people who truly love and care about you will never leave your side." She then steps down and shares a heartfelt dance with her loving dad, who has always been by her side. At the same time, Liz takes a big step and asks Adam to dance, sparking what looks like the start of a sweet love story. The film ends with all the students dancing and celebrating their graduation, while Monica realizes she's found the mother figure she'd never had in Liz. And that's the end of our recap. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss the movie together. Goodbye, and see you in the next recap.